NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup features a couple of big targets who will be looking to get open in the middle of the field. It's the Chiefs going up against the Panthers. The opening kick is straight ahead, so it's time to turn it over to my colleagues, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis with the call. Gentlemen.
Larry, with a beautiful skyline towering just to the right of us, you get a look inside Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Carolina Panthers. Hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. And, Charles, we saw Larry focus on the tight end matchup in his open. You think it's one to watch, don't you?
Definitely one to watch because these guys can create such big plays by all the different things they can do. Line up out wide, in the slot, line up in a normal tight end position, and then who are you going to cover them with? Is it a linebacker, a defensive back? They create mismatches all throughout the game.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Carolina Panthers coming out on offense, fresh off the win, 30-20 over Arizona in Week 8, and Cam Newton in that game. No touchdowns, no interceptions, so the number's not as great as the NFC title game last year, but the same result.
You're right. That's the bottom line. They got the win. What Cam Newton is looking for now is a little bit better protection in the pocket when he goes back to pass, because we know when he's a runner, he's going to take and absorb that kind of contact and sometimes give it out a little bit as well. But in the pocket, seek a little bit better protection from his offensive line.
They come up in an offset eye. They'll run. This is Jonathan Stewart. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And what about this offense, Charles? Specifically, what about Jonathan Stewart?
He makes sure everything goes. Put the ball in his chest and watch him run. Can run with power inside, but has enough speed that when he gets outside, he can cause a lot of trouble.
Draw play, Newton to Stewart. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. This offense missed Jonathan Stewart when he was out, didn't it, Charles? And now he's returned last 2 games, 2 touchdowns in each of those affairs.
And you and I both know how coaches always talk about identity and trying to seek that for their teams. Well, Jonathan Stewart gives Carolina that on offense with his ability to get tough yards running inside. Having him back will really help out the offense.
So we've reached the end of a fairly even first quarter of play. 0-0 our score. We're back to uptown Charlotte after this timeout.
This presentation of the NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Guyton with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. On first down, it's Newton. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. All right, Charles, we've already hit the midway point of the season, so give me your report card so far.
Well, let's just go ahead and start with New England being New England, right, at 7-1. And teams that are up that maybe we didn't quite expect, Dallas. Oakland, we heard, might be a contender, but 6-2, that's a pretty good record. And Atlanta leading the NFC South. Teams on the flip side, Carolina and Arizona, we thought they'd both be much better at this stage.
His throw incomplete. The intended receiver was Corey Brown, and it's 3rd down. So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down. on the inaugural carry here for Fonzie Whitaker. And a pretty little... Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. The Chiefs bring pressure, and they block it. But they will stop him before he gets to the marker, and they will take over after the blocked punt. Special teams putting a mark on this game early. Opening drive, block punt.
And for one team, it's a good mark, and for the other, not so good. And this is why special teams coaches are like designated hitters to me. They don't get very many opportunities. They need to maximize when it comes their way. And as we just said, one of them did.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On 1st down, it's Smith. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith. This will be caught at the 2. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved.
False start. Offense. Still 1st down.
Out of the gun, Smith. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. Again, Smith. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. The line of scrimmage is the 3 as they look to cash in on 3rd and goal. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved.
False start. Offense. Still third down.
And back at the 8 now. 3rd and goal. To the air again, Smith. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So after slogging through a scoreless first quarter, we have action on the scoreboard. A field goal makes it 3-0.
Well, with these two offenses, we weren't going to stay 0-0 forever, were we? I'm not sure that this opens the floodgates, but I doubt that's the last scoring we're going to see.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top, as we send you down to Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry.
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. Both the Panthers and Chiefs have very low rushing totals. It has not been an effective part of either team's game plan, and you wonder if either side will give a more concerted effort to run it in the second half. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. Now to early in the second. They'll go with the run here, and he'll be tackled at their own 39-yard line. Following the forced fumble, Wilson's the target here, and he ends up at the 14-yard line before he stopped on the play. Same drive, Smith finding his mark across the middle of the field, and he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to the 2-yard line. Chiefs back deep for the kickoff. He'll take it out of the end zone, and he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to their own 28-yard line.
Okay, Larry, thank you. Just a lone field goal in that first half. Will the offenses show up? That's now the question. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. It's the Princeton man. This is Spencer Ware. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. And ready for 3rd and 6. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. The tight end, Kelsey, has it over the middle. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. So the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burned here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. They run again with Ware. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL. And a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one. And the Panthers bring in their nickel set as they try to defend here on 3rd down.
5 defensive backs. Here's Smith, and it's complete to Kelsey. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. Down to a knee, here goes Smith, and that should all but do it. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Well, recent memory, the Panthers have made Uptown Charlotte a very tough place to come into and get a victory, but they were able to get that done in this one. Not an easy task.
In their sprint to the Super Bowl in the 2015 season, they didn't lose a game in this stadium. So this is a monumental achievement to roll in there and beat the Panthers.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.